let's have a heart-to-heart about what to focus on. This can go for what to focus on in your business, what to focus on in your life, what to focus on in your day-to-day, your week-to-week. Where attention goes, energy flows. And so it is so important we are being very intentional before we put a bunch of time into something of what are we doing? Why are we doing it? How are we doing it? So we can be as efficient as possible and do it with ease, flow, and fun and get to where you're wanting to go. Shout out to one of my amazing wealthy friends, Laura, for sponsoring this heart to heart. She can help you with all of your bookkeeping needs, which I think is very important. So that way you can stay up to date on all of your bookkeeping. So please make sure that you check out Laura and you be able to talk to her about your bookkeeping needs and see if that you're a good fit to have her expertise and her support. So that way it's one less thing on your plate. And this is so perfect that she is sponsoring this episode because as a busy woman, as a busy mom, there is a demand on your time every single day. That's never going to change. I think we do something really cute of like, well, once the holidays stop, once we get through the holidays, then I'll be able to take a breather. Or once, basketball is over, then I'll be able to, clean the house or start the business or whatever it may be. We do that really cute thing of like, well, when this thing is out of my way, then there'll be nothing that I need to do, right? Or I'll have less to do. And the fact of the matter is, as humans, we tend to stuff our calendar. And so it is actually much easier if we just lean into that energy of we're going to fill the calendar, right? Like the calendar is going to be filled with something, whether it's productive, not productive, money making, not money making, health related, not health related. Like it is very rare that a human being is just going to be sitting around, especially an adult that has children, right? And be like, I have nothing to do. I am bored. I don't think I have ever said I am bored as an adult, even before children. And I definitely don't think I've said it now. And so that is just not our reality. And that's okay, because my theory is when you are a busybody, it means you're alive. It means you've got things to do, people to see. Like, how exciting is that? Like, the whole point of life is to live. Now, with that being said, we don't want it to be blah and your day is filled with a lot of things that you don't enjoy doing that suck the life out of you. So if we just swapped what you're doing with things that you actually want to do, then you're still going to be busy, but it's with things that you enjoy, with people that you enjoy. And so how do we focus on doing that, right? Like what do we do? Because that is a big question that I get in my world all the time is there's so many things that need my attention. Where do I focus? So we want to start with the end in mind. What is your goal in the next 30 days? What is your goal in the next 90 days? What is your goal in the next 6 months? What is your goal in the next 9 months and year? And when we can really see the common thread, we can make sure that we're moving the needle forward in the direction that you want to go. With that being said, we need a strong foundation. If your foundation is a house of cards, you're going to be stopping and starting. Your energy is going to go up and down, and it makes it almost impossible to go for big goals and dreams. And so we've got to have that strong foundation before we go in any direction. So that strong foundation is you. It is your energy. It is the support. It is systems. It is determination. It is really understanding your goals and your priorities so that way we can then take every step in the direction that you're wanting to go. If you're running around with your head cut off, you actually burn more energy and you're more frustrated because you're like, what am I even doing? Like, what am I even doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. This is exhausting. This is frustrating. And so it's not you taking action that's frustrating and draining. It's because you're not making the progress that you want. And so just the shift alone of sitting down, if you don't have time to sit down, then like walk and think or drive and think, what do you want? If you want more time freedom, why do you want more time freedom? If you want more money, why do you want more money? And if you want both, then why? We have to know the emotional meaning behind all of this, because you are going to spend the time and you're going to spend the money. Is it in the direction that you want to go? And the only person that can decide this is you. Not a coach, not a mentor, not your significant other. You're your own human being. You have your own goals, dreams, and desires. And so you've got to tap into, what do you want? You can always change your mind later, but you've got to have some clarity in this current moment. What do you want? And we've got to hone in on that, because then every single day, all of our actions get to support that. So if your desire is to lose weight, then our actions day in and day out should be to focus on that, right? Keep the main thing the main thing. If your goal is to leave your day job, all of your actions day in and day out should be supporting that, not going against that, right? And if your goal is to pay off all of your debt or some of your debt or whatever that may be, or buy your dream home, all of your actions should be supporting the main goal. Think about your main goal. I call it your number one big courageous goal. It's that like emotional driving force for you that makes you so determined, so unstoppable. Imagine a big bucket with the name of the big courageous goal on it, and you're just pouring into it and pouring into it day in and day out. You're taking small little steps day in and day out. Eventually that bucket is going to fill up, right? And you're going to hit your goal. This is the most exciting part about focus. When you focus on that number one big courageous goal, then not only do you reach the goal, but then you start to create overflow. And what's so cool about your overflow is then you also accomplish other goals, right? So if your goal was to lose weight, guess what? That's going to help other goals that you have. If your main big courageous goal was to leave your job, and we leave your job, guess what? You're going to accomplish other things by you leaving your job. So focus is key. Clarity is key. And a lot of times people are like, but I just don't know. That most likely, if you are feeling like I just don't know, I don't have clarity on that number one thing, it is because you're on a house of cards right now. Your energy is up and down. You are disorganized, you're exhausted, and I get it. I've been there. Okay. So if you hit a wall where you're like, I just don't know, don't even worry. Don't even worry about the big courageous goal yet. What I need you to worry about is getting you stabilized, right? Your energy stabilized, your organization dialed in, and really setting the tone for you, because when you're all over the place, it is hard to think about that big courageous goal. So if that's you and you're like, I just don't know, then don't worry about it. Let's get you stabilized. Let's get you so solid. Let's get your energy up, which will also increase your clarity, which will also increase your confidence, that then you'll know, right? Your number one big courageous goal should happen. You should be able to declare it really fast. It shouldn't be like, well, Nellie, let me think about it for 5 months and then I'll get back to you. No. You should be able to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, tell me what your big courageous goal is. And if not, then we go to the getting your foundation, getting your energy dialed in. Okay. And then I'll ask you again, okay, tell me what it is. This is the driving force to you reaching every other goal and dream, because it's a duplicatable process, right? You accomplish the thing and then we'll just rinse and repeat it again. You'll fill up the next bucket and it'll happen again, right? And it'll happen again and again and again. There are demands on your time all day, every day. If we are continuing to be in blah energy, we're going to continue to create a blah reality. If we are continuing to just maintain your life, there's nothing wrong with just maintaining your life, but if your goal is to go bigger and we're just maintaining, then we're going to continue to get maintaining results, okay? So your goals and dreams are hidden in your day to day. Where's all your time going? Where's all your energy going? Where's all your money going? Your goals and dreams, like your big, big goals and dreams, your big desires, they're hidden in your day-to-day. It's like an Easter egg hunt. And when you can get so crystal clear on creating your wealthy day every single day, that's how you reach unimaginable goals and dreams that most people are like, how did she do it? How did he do it? That is so cool. I want to be around those types of people where they're like, yeah, I did this, and it's like normal. It's like so cool, but so normal. That's who I want to choose to surround myself with, because it's infectious, right? When you have people that are big dreamers and big doers around you, it is like so normal to live that way, to be that way. And it's so good. So if that is you and you're like, I want to be around people that are big dreamers and doers, then make sure that you apply for your wealthy year. You go through an application process, which is what we call your enrollment transformation process, and you are a part of this energy. You're a part of an environment where you get to win more easily, and you have support, not only from a professional standpoint, from a personal standpoint. We need both of them together. Most mentors are just focusing on your business, and what I've realized in all of my years and thousands of hours of conversation with so many people is when we just focus on the money or we just focus on the business, we're not paying attention to the driver, which is you. We can't just focus on the vehicle. We've got to focus on the driver too. Both of them together are so important. And that is the approach that I'm taking with your wealthy year. It's the whole kit and caboodle. So make sure you apply for your wealthy year. Laura, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. And let's declare what your big courageous goal is. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. But get your foundation so stabilized as quickly as you can so that way you can win so big.